Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Stage Rats. It's me, Angelina. I'm here in my cat blanket because it's warm outside, but it's cold in the house. Marley is not here. She is doing senior girl things. She is a big girl. She's about to go into the big world, and that means I get to take over this spotlight interview for this month with our lovely Renae Sullivan. So why don't you introduce yourself to the peoples?
Hi everyone, I'm Renae Simone Sullivan. Thought I should give you my full name. I am currently a junior in high school. And what else should I say about myself?
Give us like a fun fact about you.
Fun fact. Do you want a funny fun fact or a cool fun fact?
Both. Do both.
Okay. So on my left armpit, I have this birthmark, but it's white. You know how birthmarks are sometimes like red,
Yeah.
lighter than your skin? This one is lighter than my skin.
Okay. I feel like I've heard this.
Yeah, I feel like I've told you guys this before.
I
Yeah,
think. Maybe.
yeah,
Now everybody else knows.
yeah. And now it's like this big, and it's just like right there. And then another cool fact about me is that I've been playing piano for 12 years, and I'm not as good as I should be.
It's okay. I don't play piano. And then when I attempt to, it sounds very awful. So you're ahead of the curve on that. Okay, so first question. So you said you're a junior in high school. You're about to be a senior. So tell us about that and about a newly acquired position you have within your senior year.
That's right. Next year I will be the president of my school's thespian council. That's really exciting, but also I'm a little nervous because I know I'm going to have to do a lot of work next year, especially because not a lot of work got done this year, and there's a lot of new kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the seniors this year, their counterparts aren't really able to teach them their job because no one's really going in person. So it'll kind of be up to me and the other juniors this year to teach the new kids what to do.
Yeah. How are you guys running thing? Like how is council working
This
with
year?
that? Yeah, like how is it going to transition for next year?
Oh, the transition.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm,
Fun.
that's a great question. I think we'll just kind of see
Mm-hmm.
like what happens. You know how usually there's a retreat during the summer?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to be doing that or if we're going to do it after school starts next year because I'm going to be gone this summer from June 29th to August 9th, and August 9th is the first day of school. So I'm missing the first day of school.
So when did you actually start theater and acting and performing in general?
So performing, I was in this youth singing group called Kid Shine. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I love Kid Shine. I love teching their stuff.
So I joined Kid Shine when I was in first grade,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have a solo until third grade. I had the worst stage fright ever, like in first and second grade. The director would always give me solos, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can do this. And then come like a week before the actual performance, I'm like, no, no, I can't do it. And then third grade, I sang my first solo. And then from there, I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. I can do
Mm-hmm.
this.
Do you
And
remember the solo?
okay, I don't remember how it goes, but it's called We Are Young. I also don't know who it's by. It's not It's not Live While We're Young by One Direction. I know that.
Don't need to out me like that, okay? Is it I can literally hear the song in my head.
It's like I don't
is it by Fun?
No. You mean like the tonight?
Yeah, that one.
No, it's not that one. It's like some weird random song that I've tried looking up so many times and I've never been able to find it, but I do have a CD that has the song on it, but it doesn't have the artist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm
going to go on a deep dive later.
What?
I'm going to go on a deep dive later to find it. I'm like genuinely curious now. April Meserve?
Maybe. While We're Young.
There are mountains to travel, mountains to climb.
Yes. That's it.
Whoa. Okay. In real time, we have just found it. That is wow. Okay. And that the only thing that came up was lyrics, not the actual song. So
interesting.
Now it's hot. I knew this was a bad idea. You've been performing for so long. I'm not even gonna try and do the math on that one.
8 years. But then I didn't start theater until 8th grade. Because Demon emailed Miss Robinson at Rogage and said, we need some small little middle schoolers to play some munchkins. And I just remember Miss Robinson came out and she goes, if you're under 5'2", stand up and come stand next to me, because she's exactly 5'2". And so a lot of girls like stood up and she was like, nope, you're too tall. Nope, you're too tall. And so it was like me and 4 or 5 other girls. And I remember walking in the first day, like for rehearsal, and just all of you were staring at us. Like, hi. Yeah, it was a fun time. Doing that show,
what made you really fall in love with theater? Because like obviously now you're going to be the thespian president. You don't just do that because you hate the thing, you know?
Right. I think what really, it was just the whole production, like how it came together. I know there were some like iffy parts, there are in every show, but just like being a part of something so big and then also dancing a little bit, you know, putting in some moves and acting. Like acting's fun. So I think just all of it, and I had never really tried it before. So then like in that moment, and especially performing it those 3 nights, I was like, wow, I would do this again. And then come the next year with In the Heights, I knew nothing about In the Heights, nothing at all. And so I just audition and I get like an ensemble role. And then Miss Demon calls me and Ainsley into the office and goes, okay, Ainsley, you're Camilla, and Renae, you're Abuela. And I was like, okay, cool.
You're about to be a big bad senior, clearly the baddest. Do you see yourself doing theater after high school?
I do. See, there's an interesting question. I don't really know what I want to do after high school because, yeah, I just don't know.
And that's fair. That's fine. Whether or not you major in theater after high school, what are your dream roles or some roles you would like to play?
So my dream role is Roxy Hart in Chicago.
Okay. All right.
In order for me to ever like even audition for that role, I need to become a better dancer for sure, because that show is a lot of dancing.
It's all the Fosse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to play any role in Mamma Mia. I love Mamma Mia.
Of the roles that you have played, which one is your favorite?
Definitely Abuela Claudia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the biggest role I've had. And then it was just that entire show was so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part was going to Daniela's salon after my solo and
Know where this is going.
getting my nails done. Uh, when I think it's during When You're Home, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 The harmonies on that.
Yes.
Whoa. I'm still so traumatized by those.
And I just remember you would always, not for the actual show, obviously, but during rehearsals, you would recline this chair all the way back. And it would be like I was in a dentist office or something.
It was Pimp My Ride, Abuela Claudia edition. That's what it was. I was living for it. I think I tried to do it during the show too.
Maybe.
I also remember swatting at your nails and you're like, oh, I want this color. And I was like, no, that's a horse color. You get this one.
Yeah. I remember.
Very fun. I would also like to talk about, well, it's technically one role, but it was in two shows. You know where this is going. That's part of why we picked you for this month, because I don't know anybody who isn't a Tiffany stan. Talk to us about Tiffany and talk to us about that experience with Murder Calling and The Next Great Idea, which are on YouTube now. You should go watch them.
Yeah, Tiffany was a lot of fun. I am going to admit, though, I was a little sad and upset that she was killed off so early in Murder Calling.
Well, if you didn't watch Murder Calling and you're watching it now, spoiler,
yeah.
spoiler.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's fine. If you haven't seen Murder Calling by now, you're probably not going to watch it. But you could. You still could. It's not the end of the show. It is very early in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. We have a whole thing planned for you. You're the Barbie of our cinematic universe.
Yeah, so that was fun. I tried to put as much character into that in the short time I was on screen.
Yeah, because especially being on screen. Also, I don't want to tell you what to talk about right now, but how is that the online process and being on screen different for you?
Okay.
Than big stage,
yeah.
But still the same thing.
So being online and doing stuff virtually, my facial reactions, I've always just been told by so many people that some of the faces I make are just they've never seen it before. And so that really comes out. I don't know if I make those faces on stage. If I do, nobody points them out because they're not as easy to capture and notice. But being online, I've become more aware of my facial expressions. And I've realized that facial expressions can go so far. They can really show someone's character. And especially in The Next Great Idea. Hearing Tyler's ideas and being like, yeah, Tyler, that's great. And then I don't know if I did this super well, but I did kind of when I was taking notes, I was being a little mysterious, trying to say I have an idea, but they don't know.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. That's so exciting for me, because now I want to go back and watch it and be like, oh, yeah. I know what she's doing.
While you guys were presenting the ideas, I would flip through my book, and I would have to be really quiet because paper rustling is a little loud. but I would just go back and I would like scan through stuff and write down ideas. I wouldn't make it too noticeable, but yeah, that was some of the stage business that I did.
So here is the question. What show did you like better, Murder Calling or The Next Great Idea?
The Next Great Idea.
Yeah.
I loved the commercials. Oh my god.
What was your favorite one?
Okay, my favorite commercial was the Goblin one. I like the Goblin one. I need to be reminded of all of them. There's just so many.
Yeah. Then there's Zero to Hero. And then there's Honest Aromas, Eyes of Fear, the Goblin one. And as much as I don't want to count it, I'm gonna count the Ale Ginger.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I actually love the Ale Ginger commercial. It's just so funny to me.
Fun fact, we used it in our holiday special, but I was like, it's really hidden.
I did watch that, and I remember
you were one of the 2 people who watched it?
Did watch it. Well,
yeah.
I was in it too.
Oh, that's right, you were in it.
But yeah, I don't know, that the Ale Ginger, like, it just hits something different for me, and it makes me laugh every time. And it's, yeah. So I think that one and the Goblin one are my favorite.
Last question before the important question. If Tiffany was to write the next Stage Rat show, starring Tiffany, clearly, what is it about and what job does she have now?
That's a big question.
Me really about to write these down.
You know what would be fun? A love story. We could do like a rom-com.
Great. Yeah. Love this.
But yeah, an Omegle love story. But obviously we'd call it something different than Omegle.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
I'm gonna write this instead of doing my final. Like, I'm invested now. I love a good enemies to lovers. So with that, I have one very last final important question. Clearly, the staple question of Stage Rats is, what is your favorite rehearsal snack? So Renae, please tell me, what is your favorite rehearsal snack?
My favorite rehearsal snack. This is a weird one.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
I'm thinking about long rehearsal, or not long, like the all-day rehearsal.
Ooh, yeah.
Someone always brought these meatballs.
Oh yeah.
They were so good. I also love meatballs, but I don't really like Italian sausage meatballs, like that kind, because there's fennel in it, and I'm not a big fan of fennel. But these meatballs, so good.
Anyways, thank you all for watching. Renae, where can the people find you if they want more of your glorious content and performance things?
So I have a few cover songs out on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, any music platform. It's out there under my name, Renae Sullivan. And I also have a YouTube channel. There's only 2 videos on there, but they're pretty cool. Check them out. I'm singing and playing piano. Pretty sick.
I think so. Absolutely pog. I'm gonna stop saying fun. I'm gonna start saying pog again.
Sounds good.
God, we got everybody to say pog during Next Great Idea. We love having you. We love making shows with you, doing stuff. And Renae, thank you for joining us this month. We love you being our spotlight for May. And we're super excited to do more Tiffany stuff soon, someday, very soon. And yeah, if you want more Stage Rat stuff, links will be in the description. You know where to find us. You know where to find us. We don't have a lot going on this month or next month, but end of summer, we're hoping to get another show out. So maybe that'll be something. I know we are doing another October Halloween-ish show, so be on the lookout for that. Very spooky, very funny. And yeah, so until next time, signing off from the Stage Rats, it is Renae and Angelina. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, friends.